Here's the Elliott Wave Forecast for March 31st, 2014. On S&P 15-day 1-minute chart, essentially S&P off 1884 high had a perfect zigzag ABC right to the number A equals C, rallied and then faded in what could be a 2. The futures are up about, I believe, 6 or 7 right now in S&P, which means it'll probably take out the top of the first wave around 1865, 1866. We're going to take that level out. That would set up a third wave. It'll be 1, 2, 3. And if this turns to a 1, 2, 3 tomorrow, this week we can see a break of 1884 into all-time highs after a zigzag. So basically what we have is zigzag, impulse, and maybe another corrective too. Because the futures are up about 6 or 7, and because there's a really good chance this turns to a third wave, I believe that this is a really good chance that we bottomed last week. And even though the fade was kind of deep in S&P, it held 0.618, and the futures are up about enough to break out the top of the wave 1 to set up a third wave. For NASDAQ, essentially what we have is ABC right to the A equals C level, a rally, and then the fade was pretty deep and actually got within about 10 points of breaking the low on March 27th. But the futures are about, I think, 17, which means it'll take out about 41.75 to the upside. It's got to be a really big rally tomorrow in NASDAQ because NASDAQ really is lagging big time. We need to take out at least 41.92 to the upside to set up a break of this big zigzag. It's a big ABC zigzag, A, B, and C, and a fourth wave into a fifth wave. So we got to see a third wave form in NASDAQ, S&P, and Dow, and with NASDAQ it has to take out at least 41.92. The Dow and S&P aren't doing as bad as NASDAQ. NASDAQ by itself just has this really weird problem right now. For the Dow, oh wow, it's like a flat ABC flat rally and then in a deep corrective wave. So what we have is ABC flat A equals C, and then we got a rally and then a deep fade, which could be a 2 before a 3. Futures are up about, last I checked, was about 90 or 100. So there's a chance we take out the top of the first wave around 16,400, 16,410, which sets up a third wave. So in order to get out of this corrective formation, there would have to be a third wave that forms at least starting tomorrow and sustains until Wednesday. So we'll have 1, 2, 3. Futures are good enough to set it up, but we've had problems over the past month where every rally's been faded. So hopefully, they actually ended up fading at 11 a.m., which is really strange because usually they fade between 10 and 10:30. But they managed to pull off a deep fade at 11 o'clock. So basically, we need to wait until 12 to see if there's no fade instead of the deep fade that we've been seeing for the past month. But there's a chance that we did bottom, but there has to be a third wave that takes out the top of the first waves at least and forms third waves, taking out the all-time highs in the Dow and S&P, and then maybe NASDAQ will follow. That's a wrap.